sometimes on a Friday night, I have to save my own life. How do I do it? How do I do it? You stay right there. You do not move. How do I do it? Zoom. Oh, Zoom needs energems. What's an energem? That's like asking, what's the Grand Ultimate Dino Ranger? You know what I mean? What's the Zack Taylor? What's the this? What's the Goldar? Bro, if you know what a Goldar is, you ain't know nothing about a blue dragon or a Jaws of Life that claws just so happen to lovingly shred to pieces once more. So you might be asking, where do you get all these energems? Where do you get them? Oops. Oh yeah, it's like this. So you might be asking, stay on that dragon coin. So you might be asking, yeah, look at that ninja right there. He's so cool. So you might be asking, where are these energems? Where do you get them? Where do I get them? Bro, where do I not get them? Weavy fire! I get them at a little place I call Alkaline Radio Shack, brother. And yes, I am living in the prime of Radio Shack happiness right now. Or at least I better be, for all these to still be here. You know what I mean? LyfePool, the documentary. Alright, so, I got some adapters too. Now I can do that. I mean, everybody's waiting for the mastered version of Destiny and Dragon Swords. Yes, my friends. It will happen. Green Ranger Jr. as an eyewitness. It will happen. At this Deadpool cosplays on Instagram. Yes, this will happen. At Boston Deadpool on Twitter. Yes, this will happen. But at Ninja Turtle Kevin Eastman, Darth Lord Sidious. Yes, it will happen. At Green Lantern, at 2814, Green Lantern, Renegade of Funk, Gauntlet Power. It will happen. At the power of Angel and Airwaves, it will happen. By invested in the power of the JDF Grand Ultimate Green Dragon White Tiger Army, brother. Morphin Life, brother. It will happen. I am LyfePool. And I have like 5 million energems right here. So without further ado, let me power up Zoom. Alright, hold this just a second. This is going to be like a pilot teaser. But if you move, and you fall again like you did when I was watching the Deadpool film, if you fall, I'm going to get very upset. So how do I do this? Carefully tearing off the pieces. And you might be saying, how come you, like the Deadpool guy, have a Green Lantern ring? Well, it all goes back to J.D. Font, and loudest thing or hush profound, my ears detect evil's sounds. Those whose words call for darkest night can fear the music of Fire Lantern's light. Originally it was Green Lantern's light, but still. We gotta beep that out unless DC comes after CC. Know what I mean? But alright. Well, Yuki Fire got nothing on that. Next up we got, alright, show of hands, Ridlock's question. How many energems does it take to power up Zoom? Deadpool, Boston Deadpool. You've been wondering who Zoom is for so long, haven't you? You took on his mask to figure out who Zoom is, having you, Deadpool. Well, I got a surprise for you in 544 seconds. Follow the green light back home. It's in a quiet place where you can be alone. But oh no. Speaking of which, I saw Andrew McMahon in concert last summer and he rocked it. Alright, let's see. Lucky draw. All these energems. Brand new white and orange energems. Radio Shack, brother. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, lucky 7. Today just must be my lucky day, Junior. Speaking of which, I played the Lucky Shinobi Skateboarding Rabbit Ninja video game today. And I can tell you, it was so fun, I couldn't not stop it. Like a turtle drop it. Can you see this? Alright. It's time to operate. Let's turn on the light. Somebody hit the lights so we can rock it day and night. Now, should we bring it to the Mad Chemist Laboratory of Dragon Life or the Phantom Zone? Bro, you wouldn't know what LyfePool is if it looked you right in the face. Would you? Hold that thought right there, Dream T. Hold that thought right there, Avatar. Hold that thought right there, Love Beyond Life. Hold that thought. Red Rangeress. Hold that thought. Take this little red lantern right here and just plop it up like that. Red Rangeress, hold that thought, brother. Hold that thought. And oh, this is hard. One man show with the camera. This is hard. That's why we call this LyfePool, a documentary. You know what I'm gonna say blue light ancient, not so ancient, blue light technology, plus this, plus stats. Boom, there you go. Now I can load up Zoom. Enjoy that. Claus, do not knock it over. If you knock it over again, Claus, I'm gonna pet you till you meow. Okay, Claus. Hey, you're getting a little too close, kitty. A little too close, kitty. Come on, kitty. You're so pretty. Little Claus. One, two, three energems in. Hey, look at that. I just found a river in. That Claus. That Claus. Alright, Jimmy, you take it. Just like a skateboard. Who is Zoom? That's like asking who is PV. That's like asking what's the KBA. That's like asking what color is this, purple? And is that gold? That's like when asking, you flip it like a skateboard. Dr. Zoom, no longer a professor. R16. Power up. In a couple of seconds. Ooh, then you get the power. Reset date and time again. Oh man, how many times am I going to dissolve the quantum time morphic matrices of all that exists? How many times will I ask myself why? How many times will she fly? How many times will I ask myself why Project 16 is still there? Alright, now to leave you with the song classic super comedic happy hour a power time. It could be anything. Let's press play and stop. Play and stop. Stop. Play and stop. Play and stop. This could be loud.
Alright, outro to Phantom Power.
Ooh, you guys are lucky. So you get the outro.
And bam, I heard this song from upstairs and I'm like, oh my god, this is the outro. Well, I didn't know it was the outro, but like, this is the important part. I came down here, I came running down, started playing it. I'm like, that's the outro. This is the outro. I partially got to play part in my head, just like the other part. So it's like this.
I was so stressed, but that's what my best art comes about. Because like I said, LyfePool. I mean, like I said, Deadpool. Once a week. Sometimes I have to bring myself back to life. And it's always on a Friday night. And I couldn't say for crap that back then. But when I saved my own life one night with music, Deadpool, that's when I learned. Look at my retina. That's when I learned that lights, green lights, blue lights, electrolytes. My man, electrolytes from New York Comic Con. How's it going? Yamaha lights and reptile lights that can't be seen. Alright, now we get some privacy.
Oh, I gotta get that out of my system somehow.
Somehow, now I'm gonna do something illegal, Deadpool. You know what that is? Because didn't you know that Apple outlawed all keyboards? Didn't you know that? Didn't you know that? And don't you know what quantum memory is? And I'm gonna break the law. Right now, I'm breaking the law. I put my hands on this keyboard. course, all day in March. My mom's gonna yell at me for playing music too loud. So late. I was skateboarding all day, so I'm so out of it and juicing up in the malls. By which I mean digital juice, listening to music, drinking gym and juice bar, brother. What do you think I'm talking about? Talking about like being a pro wrestler? Come on, brother. Come on. Come on. We got Kyoto Fit Clubs for that. And that is what I leave you with. Okay. So, if you're still watching, you have just seen a wild and crazy experiment called LyfePool. What happens when somebody drops a guitar or doesn't have enough lunch and just has pineapple soda for lunch? That is what happens. Crazy, isn't it? Speaking of which, I'm going to a wedding tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'm so stoked for it. I got my manual, Master Yoda, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I got Bruce Lee as my inspiration. And shout out to my buddy Retro Troy Envy. Gotta hit him up on Instagram, my new Dragon Body Instagram, for hooking me up with that electronic Thunder Sword. You cannot find this anywhere else. And how am I gonna do tomorrow? What am I gonna do tomorrow? Tai Chi in the morning at sunrise, and then like 9 o'clock, boom, JDF karate. 12 o'clock, Power Rangers Dino Charge. 1 o'clock, wedding. And of course I'll shower and like reignite my white tiger stripes, of course. And that's all I gotta say about that. After 1 million years, the Green Ranger is free.